What's up, WCR? This audio is for the member section, and for the member section only. Well, I think I might be submitting it for the front page submission, just for old time's sake. Could be wondering why I don't have the staff thing. I don't have the staff thing next to my name on the forums, because I have staff, and I didn't feel like making a community announcement where everyone is like, oh, please don't leave staff, blah blah blah. For one, I didn't think it was necessary to make an announcement. Well, of course I'm announcing it right now, but you know, I didn't make like, you know, this is my last audio kind of thing where most other audio staffers made their last audio and they made a huge deal about it, and then they came back like 3 months later. Like 3 times that happened to like different people. So the reason why I did leave staff just because I knew I wasn't going to be able to put out as much content as required for staff, which is kind of ironic because there's not that much content coming out for staff right now for the audio section. But you know, real life prevails, I guess. I've been doing some other stuff. I'm starting school really soon. I'm also playing Halo 3 a lot, and I'm also messing around with some other like demo games on my computer. Not really good demo games because this computer is like a POS, but you get my drift. This audio is going to be about Human vs. Night Elf on Echo Isles. Oh, excuse me, I have a cough tonight. Ugh. It's going to be like Human vs. Night Elf on Echo Isles. When I played this matchup was really hard, and it seems like every time I play Night Elf, even still nowadays when I'm not playing this game that much, it seems like Night Elf just gets tougher and tougher every time I play them, because you lose to them in so many ways. Like, you don't really know what they're gonna do. They can catch you off guard by doing a weird creep pattern and then come into your base in a weird pattern, or they can, you know, they can like get a single hero and go mass tier 1. I do think as a human player right now, for the human players that are in the community and even the top human players, I think that we're sort of at a struggle point right now, because there's more standard strats that are like just usable now to beat human. I mean, orcs are just using their blade masters to perfection and making sure that you don't leave your base at all. And yeah, I know MK Griffins does work, but there are also a lot of replays and pro players and stuff like, you know, if you watch the replays, I mean, it's not like an instant win for human. I mean, orcs can come back from it just with their 3 heroes sometimes. Versus Night Elf, definitely, I think versus Night Elf, I think is human's hardest matchup right now, because they're just losing to them all the time, and you know, there's a lot of good Night Elf players that play the game of Warcraft 3. So there's a lot of new strats coming out, a lot of older strats that are being perfected, like, you know, mass hunts and how the warden should be used, and how you should creep with the warden, you know, how fast you get level 3 with the warden, you know, stuff like that. And you know, versus undead, you know, they just like mass fiends and go Naga second and they push you, and it's sort of like a coin flip, because if they can kill some foemen in the beginning and they can get like, you know, a backpack and four skeletons on you and they push your expo, it's like really hard to beat. That's mostly what all the undeads do now. I mean, Ted does it, Happy does it, Bob does it. You don't really see the gold tech destroyer thing anymore with undead now versus human. So, you know, honestly, human mirror is pretty much the same. Your play style also affects how you play human mirror as well. I'm sorry. My throat is just killing me right now for some reason. It's like getting really dry. So this is Shy vs Infi. I'm not doing an audio on myself because I feel like this series had some pretty good games from Infi and Shy. The strat that's going on right now, it's more of the standard way to play Night Elf. Like, Infi plays the standard way to verse Night Elf on this map, in my opinion, and Shy does the standard way of versing the human on this map. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of other strats you can do on this map, especially with Warden and going like 2 AOWs, like put one AOW near your mirror camp, and then your other one near your green on top. Excuse me. So get the game paused at the 15-minute mark, and we'll get this thing going. Probably should have said that before I started talking about everything that's going on. Okay. If you're not at the 15-minute mark, go screw yourself. Okay, I'm at 15-minute mark. Unpause in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. So as you see, infi spawning on the top left, try spawning on the top right. Standard builds in the beginning, tries to come first, AOW, creep at the green, and infi is doing is basic human build, which is just using that peasant to build his first and second farm. What you can do is actually what I do on this map, which you see a lot of humans do now on this map. They don't really creep when they're gonna expand. Versus 9-0, they usually go straight to the gold line. I've seen Sky do it differently, and if you do it differently, and I guess it's sort of preference, I guess, because it can work either way. Because Todd, if you look at the European style of playing this map or any other map versus 9-0, you know, they play it way differently than the Asians do. Like the Korean humans, not that there's many Korean humans, but the Chinese humans, Korean human, I mean, like, you know, Key and Michael and stuff, but especially the Chinese humans, they play mostly the same because obviously they live with each other, because the best Chinese humans are on the same team. So, you know, they play the same. Sometimes they do it differently. I don't really know what their jib is. I don't know if they feel different of doing a creep pattern different on this map. But I don't know what it is, because sometimes you'll see the same situation in this infi game and a sky game, and they'll do something different. So it's all in preference, I think. What I like doing on this map, like I was saying, if you see a tavern build from the 9-0, I would suggest creeping your green, both your greens, and then creeping your merc camp to get mercs, because it's better to fend off Dark Ranger. Well, that also depends too, because everything depends on what the 9-0 is doing. If they're building an AOW like at the green, at like the bottom green camp, that means they're probably gonna creep and not like push. But if they build their AOW like at their base, that means they're just gonna like creep one camp and then go in the middle and creep a green in the middle, creep like one of my greens on my side, and then he's gonna push me. And I think that's when you need to build. That's when you need to creep level 3 before you do your gold mine. But as you see right here, I mean, infi's just trying to defend off his gold mine right here, taking that demon hunter pretty low and making demon hunter run away. But like I said, if you're versing a Dark Ranger and you see him creeping, yeah, you can do it if he's doing right now. You can just creep the gold mine, and right when you're done creeping the gold mine,